We are on a roll here in Season 6 of the Utah State Dynasty. After a Week 4 loss against Tulane, we have ripped off 5 wins in a row, and we are coming off of a bye week as we take on 5-4 Notre Dame. They've had an up and down season as they are 3-3 in Pac-12 play, and they lost their first 3 games after beating Utah in their first Pac-12 game. They have won 3 of their last 4 and are coming off of a dominant victory. Derek Wade is the quarterback. He's coming off of a 6-touchdown performance against BYU in which they won 63-14. Christian Merriman is the running back here for Notre Dame. He has had a pretty solid career, but he's been injured throughout his entire career. When he's on the field, he looks really good, but he only just played his first game this season against BYU. Has played roughly like 500 snaps in his career, but is a 93 overall, if that tells you anything. This is probably going to be one of the best offenses and defenses that we see here in the regular season. A lot of 90 overall players on this defense and a lot of speed in the secondary. We do have Joe Kite coming in on a visit, the number 3 running back in high school football. And I think with a victory here, we could potentially bring him in. If we do not come away with the victory, or potentially even if we don't blow Notre Dame out, he may choose Michigan over Utah State. As we're at home for this one, as we welcome Notre Dame to the Pac-12, as this is the first time they've been in a conference since 2020, and that was only because it was the COVID season. Derek Wade, 26 touchdowns, only 6 interceptions on the season, and they begin this game by handing it to Merriman up the middle, and he's got a first down carry of 13 yards. Like I said, just played his first game this season last week. What a spin move in open field, and it's a first down to the 50-yard line. Brent Sharp spins Andres Sosa out of his cleats. As here's to give to Merriman now, and Imani Awesome comes away with the TFL. That is a loss of 3 on first down. 2 tight ends in the ball game now. They throw the quick screen to the outside as the defense swarms the receiver for a tackle in the backfield. 3rd and long now coming up. Wade dumps this one to Merriman. He's got space, and he's brought down by Perkins. What an open field tackle for the slot corner. As Jeremiah Tobias takes the field through his first interception in the game against Utah, looking to erase that one, as this is a carry by Xavier Blunt for 4 yards up to the 23-yard line. 2nd down now, Tobias underneath, and the pass is dropped by Devontae Haslam as he receives some contact as soon as his hands were on the football. Tobias steps up in the pocket, scrambles, and he has a first down. Jeremiah Tobias has been so good at doing that his entire career. As here's Xavier Blunt on first down. He takes this one, cuts it back up the middle, and picks up 6 yards. 2 tight ends in the game now, play fake. Tobias drops back, floats this one, and it is caught by Gabe Shudak at midfield. You have to find a way to get him involved in the game plan as we swing this one out to Blunt, and he's taken down for a loss. That backs up this Utah State offense as we give it to Blunt this time, and he'll pick up about 7. That'll bring up a 3rd and manageable. Daniel Jones checks into the game now. Tobias drops back, hit as he throws, and the pass falls incomplete as Utah State will have to punt this one back to Tyler Wade, or Derek Wade, my fault. If you guys are watching my Padres franchise, that's where I got that name from. 2nd down and 7 now. Give to Merriman up the middle. He's got space, and Christian Merriman with a first down carry as he has 24 yards rushing here in the first quarter. RPO action now, and this one's reeled in for a first down. To midfield goes Derek Wade in the Notre Dame offense. 2nd down now, setting up the screen, and Merriman's taken down for a loss by Andres Sosa. He's been really good this year for us. That'll bring up 3rd and 12 for Wade. 4-man rush. He's getting out of the pocket. Wade scrambling, has a little bit of space, and he slides down a couple of yards shy of the first down marker. Notre Dame is going to go for it. 4th and 5. We bring 4. Wade drops back. Here comes Garrison. He comes down with the sack. Dylan Garrison. Turnover on downs Notre Dame. As you see, it was Merriman who tried the chip. Garrison wasn't able to hold that block for very long, and Utah State has the football. And Tobias goes down. That's Bill Kane on the tackle for loss, and now Tobias a little fatigued after that hit. Notre Dame comes with pressure, and Shudak will catch this one and pick up 5 yards. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. Here's the give to Daniel Jones on third down. He's fighting close to the sticks and a couple of yards shy. And Utah State's going to go for it here. Tobias up the middle, and he slides down. A first down pickup for the Aggies. 3 tight ends in the game now. Tobias throws underneath, caught by Sexton. And he's a yard shy, as that is going to end the first quarter. There's Eagles in motion. 3 tight ends. Daniel Jones up the middle, and he's got the first down. Inside the red zone goes the Aggies. Sticking with that 3 tight end set. Play fake now. Tobias gets out of the pocket. Pressure, and he goes down. Bill Kane with the sack. And it's a holding on Utah State, but it's not going to matter. Would later bring up 3rd and 18. Tobias in the pocket, throws to the end zone, and this one is overshot by Gabe Shudak. Here's a 43-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up, and it is off the upright and no good. Utah State comes away empty-handed as Notre Dame takes over with 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. This one's dumped underneath, and it's a pickup of 7. That'll bring up 2nd and 3. 2 tight ends in the game now for Notre Dame. It's Merriman up the middle, and he'll pick up a first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line. Long pause there as Derek Wade's in the pocket, throws this one underneath, and it's caught for a first down across midfield. Goes the Irish. As here's the stretch to Merriman now. Blockers, and Merriman breaks a tackle, and he'll pick up another first down to the 37-yard line. Pistol now for Notre Dame. Slot right. Here's the give to Christian Merriman. He's got some space for a second, and he's finally taken down after a gain of 9 as he crosses over 50 rushing yards in the first half. RPO action again. This one is caught for a first down. Eric Drake in coverage. 1st and 10 at the 20. Wade throws this one underneath, and it is caught for a pickup of 6. BJ Garrison was in the vicinity. Play fake now. Wade underneath, and he's got a man open. Breaking tackles and down to the 1-yard line. I thought for sure he was in, but Merriman will score. Notre Dame on the board first in this game. And it took a while for either offense to put some points up, but it's Christian Merriman in the Notre Dame offense midway through the second who scores first. Deshaun Layman now on the pitch, and he'll pick up 4 yards to the 25. Tight slots now as Tobias gets out of the pocket, throws to Haslam, and he picks up the first down to the 33. Utah State went on a drive in their last possession. They were just not able to capitalize. Here's the give to Deshaun Layman now, and he'll pick about 6 yards up. That'll bring up 3rd and short. Pistol set, 2 tight ends. Layman up the middle, and he's got a first down and more. Deshaun Layman across midfield to the 48-yard line. Utah State going hurry up. They play fake to Layman now. Tobias getting out of the pocket, throws underneath, and Shudak picks up 5 yards. I think if he would have waited a little bit longer, he would have had a receiver open. Layman now, first down carry to the 30-yard line. Feeding the hot hand with 1:26 to go. Tobias steps up in the pocket. Jeremiah Tobias slides down, and he's into the red zone. Utah State with another scoring chance here with 1:14 to go. Send up the screen to Xavier Blunt now, and he'll pick up 7 yards inside the 15-yard line. 3rd down underneath, and it's caught by Devontae Haslam to the 5-yard line. Goal to go, Utah State. 2 tight ends in the ball game, 5 wide. Tobias underneath, and the pass is dropped, intended for Gabe Shudak. 15 seconds to go. That's Layman in motion now on 3rd down. Tobias stepping up in the pocket. Tobias puts his head down, and he's taken down at the 1-yard line. And Utah State is going for it. Final play of the first half. The I formation. That's Ben Kendricks at fullback. And Layman's taken down shy. Utah State with 0 points in the first half. And Notre Dame has come to play. We've seen this Utah State offense have a lot of success this season. Not today against Notre Dame. In that situation, maybe you kicked a field goal, but I like the aggressiveness. It just didn't pay off. As we start with the football, and Xavier Blunt taken down for a loss to begin the possession. Blunt now, play fake. Tobias throws. It's caught by Gabe Shudak. Gabe Shudak has speed, and he's taken down at the 43-yard line. A pickup of 28. 2nd and 10 now. Tobias pressure in his face, and he's hit as he throws. 3rd and long upcoming for the Aggies. Tobias, pressure, he's going down. Bill Kane with his 3rd sack of the game. Tant gets this one away, and he's going to receive some contact. And I think this is going to be a roughing the kicker call. And that's exactly what it's going to be. Utah State will extend their drive on the penalty. Here's Xavier Blunt up the middle. He's got a first down to the 33-yard line. 6 carries, 29 yards for Xavier Blunt, and he gets to carry again. Nice cutback, and he's got to pick up a 7 this time to the 25. Going right back to him. Blunt to the outside. Puts his head down, and Utah State with their 3rd red zone trip of the game. At the 12-yard line now, Tobias play fake will throw this one outside. Blunt has it, and he's inside the 5-yard line down to the 3. Would later bring up 1st and goal, and Blunt forces his way into the end zone. Utah State has tied this one up. Ben Kendricks was in there at fullback again on that play. First down and 10 now. Been a while since we've seen the Notre Dame offense on the field, and it's going to be immediately into Utah State territory. That's Dan Emery on the reception. 1st and 10 at the 46 now, and they go right back to him, and he picks up 9 more to the 37-yard line. Here's Christian Merriman now, and he takes this to the outside, and on the counter, he's taken down for a loss by Juan Lima. 3rd and 4 upcoming, setting up the screen, and Braden Pope comes away with the sack. The 2nd of the game for Utah State. And that is going to force a Notre Dame punt. 2 tight ends in the game now. Tyler Sexton in motion. Tobias will get out of the pocket, looking for an open man. He finally finds Darrell Ferkser for a first down. What a play by Jeremiah Tobias. 1st and 10 now. Tobias stepping up in the pocket, slides down and picks up a minimal gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Daniel Jones takes this one to the outside. Picks up a first down. I like the 3-headed monster that we have in the backfield as we give it back to Daniel Jones, and he's taken down. Daniel Jones does struggle with injuries, though. His toughness level has to be pretty low. 2nd and 8 now. Tobias sees one-on-one coverage, throws it deep to Sexton, and it's intercepted at the 18-yard line. Taken to the outside. Can anybody catch him? Devontae has him searching for the angle. No! Notre Dame with a pick 6. Josh Marciano, 78 yards. And Notre Dame has the lead. I like the decision to throw it deep there. I do. You got Tyler Sexton, platinum 50-50, one-on-one coverage. I'm throwing it there every single time. I don't care what the result is. You got to give it a shot. 3rd and 5 now. Underneath, and it's caught by Devontae Haslam, and they give him enough for the first down. First down, final play of the 3rd quarter. This one's floated. Gabe Shudak in stride. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Utah State. What a play. We saw Utah State call this play earlier in the season into the red zone. This time you call it all the way back in your own territory, and Gabe Shudak was wide open. You just had to throw it accurately, and that's exactly what Jeremiah Tobias did. And this one's tied again. Sorry for the hiccup. Gosh, I feel like I hiccup like once an episode, as Notre Dame will work for a first down, and that's going to be a penalty flag. It's going to be coming back. That'll back him up inside the 5 now. Wade throws this one underneath, and it's caught for a pickup of 10. They get out of their own end zone now. 2nd and 5. They give the Merriman an excellent play by Dylan Garrison, who's had himself a pretty solid start to the second half of the season. 3rd and 5. They go on the ground again. Merriman has the first down. Christian Merriman fighting through contact to the 36-yard line. He has 71 yards rushing. And they're going right back to him on 2nd and 7. He has a first down to the 48. 1st and 10 now. They give it to Merriman. He's taken down for a loss by Braden Pope. Braden Pope's also had an excellent season. 2nd and 13. Play fake. Wade throws. It's caught in stride. Dan Emery. Touchdown Irish. What a play for Notre Dame. Yeah, I mean, Eric Drake has been an excellent corner all season long. He just couldn't keep up in man coverage that time. Dan Emery maybe a little too fast, an excellent route, an excellent pass. And it's 21-14, Notre Dame leads. Here's Xavier Blunt on the screen, and he'll pick up a gain of 13 and a first down. We go right back to Xavier Blunt up the middle, and he picks up 6. 3rd and 4 upcoming for the Aggies. They're going on the ground. It's Xavier Blunt, and he is going to be shy of the first down marker. 4th and 1. They're going for it, and Tobias has the first down. Utah State's drive remains alive. At the 44 now, underneath, and Shudak is able to come down with that one, even through the hard hit. 3rd and 3, run up the middle. Blunt has space, and he's got a first down to the 37-yard line. Utah State trying to take as much time off the clock as possible. This one caught by Haslam to the 30-yard line. Since the interception, Tobias has been really good as Xavier Blunt takes it to the outside, inside the 15-yard line. He has 90 yards rushing in today's game. They're going to keep it with Tobias. He takes it up the middle, and he's got a touchdown. Utah State is an extra point away from tying this game up. I like the season that Jeremiah Tobias has had this season. He's been really, really good. He's been a gutsy performer as Notre Dame takes over 21-21 with 2:14 remaining. 3rd down and 6. Wade in the pocket, 4-man rush, throws the curl route, and it's caught by Brent Sharp for a first down. As we've reached a 2-minute timeout, 2nd down for Wade underneath, and it's caught by Christian Merriman in space. And he has a first down across midfield. Notre Dame into Aggies territory in a hurry. Merriman's wide open this time, and he's inside the 30. Taken down by Katapanu. But that's going to bring up a 2nd down and 6. Christian Merriman up the middle. He has space, but a penalty flag down. And that's going to back the Irish offense up. A holding call is what the refs have determined. 2nd and 14 now. Here's the stretch call, and it's a gain of maybe 1. And Utah State will begin taking timeouts. Here's Christian Merriman on 3rd and 13. It's B.J. Garrison. Utah State takes their final timeout. This is not an easy field goal, though. About a 46-47-yard attempt. The kick is up, and it's right down the middle. Notre Dame has the lead, 24-21. But Utah State does have plenty of time. 1:06 remaining. Here's Tobias getting out of the pocket on 1st down, and he'll throw this one out of bounds. 2nd down at the 18-yard line. 5 wide now. Tobias, 4-man rush, throws this one deep. Zach Qualls with a step, and he's not able to come down with it. Couldn't hold on to it through the contact, and that brings up 3rd and 10. Here comes pressure underneath. Caught by Sexton, but a penalty flag down. And they're calling this on Steve Giraldo, a holding call. That makes it 4th and 9 now. Notre Dame's going to jump off sides. That's Bill Kane into the neutral zone. That'll make it 3rd and 4, or 4th and 4. Here's Tobias, game on the line, and it's broken up. What a play for Notre Dame. Eugene Bachman ends it. And Utah State will lose their 2nd conference game of the season as Notre Dame comes into Logan, Utah, and pulls off the upset. Yeah, I mean, in this game, the decision to probably go for it before the end of the first half, definitely, if we kicked a field goal there, then it's 24-24 in this instance. And, when you look at the course of a game, there's a lot of things that can happen, and there's a lot of things that could change the way the game goes. Overall, I don't, also, if we don't give up a pick 6, I'm not blaming Tobias, but like Tyler Sexton with his platinum 50-50 needs to either come down with that or make a better play on the ball. And then nobody being able to tackle him also really hurts because it turned into a 78-yard pick 6. Overall, there's not a whole lot you can do about this game. Throughout the course of the game, there's maybe 3 or 4 plays that really determine how the game is going to, end. Obviously, we missed a field goal as well in this game. So there's a lot of things that happen. It's the 2nd conference loss of the season. I'm not sure that this, necessarily takes us out of the college football playoff potentially. But we saw last year we only had 1 loss, and that took us out of the CFP. We have fallen to number 13 in the country. Our championship contender drops to an A. But at the moment, if we win out, we will be in the Pac-12 championship game Washington State, they're 5-2 in conference play. And if the season were to end today, we would be a 12 seed. Obviously, I don't necessarily trust that because we saw last year we were like ranked 12th in the country and we didn't get in. That loss really, really hurts. But there's a couple of games that we need to keep an eye on. Oklahoma State will play UCF, and there's more games after that as well. Joe Kite has decided to commit to Michigan after that performance, and I can't say I blame him. You can't come on a visit and watch your team lose and then decide, hey, I already have Michigan in first place, but I'm going to jump them and I'm going to commit anyways. As far as recruiting goes, the remainder of the season, there's really not a whole lot to talk about. As far as rushing goes, Xavier Blunt has been the number one rusher on this team, and I don't really think that's going to change all that much. And in the receiving game, obviously Gabe Shudak has been a monster. And then Angel LeMay, something I've been noticing, he's given up a lot of sacks down the stretch. I think Demarius Ahmad might get an opportunity to play that left tackle position here in the future. We're still not creating enough pressure, in my opinion. That's something that we definitely need to change, because if teams are allowed to sit there and drop back and have all the time in the world, they're just going to pick our defense apart. It doesn't matter if we go zone or we go man-to-man. It's not going to matter. But at this point, the rest of the season, losing is not an option. We have to win out, and we need to win these games, hopefully convincingly. That way the playoff committee decides to put us in this year. If not, we may be playing for another bullcrap bowl game, and I don't really want to do that. But that is going to cap off this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.